In the darkest nights, we find our light. Battered souls, but we won't lose sight. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial, we carry on. Surviving together, never alone. Through every trial, we carry on. Surviving together, we stand tall. United forever. Strength and courage will overcome. Oh, surviving together, victorious, never, never alone. Hand in hand, we'll face the unknown.
We see you, we hear you, and we believe you. Hey, everyone. That is the oddest intro ever. And I'm going to tell you why, because it is the new intro with the old ending. I have no idea how this has happened. So bizarre. Misha, I did not splice video. I swear to you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, welcome to Surviving Together. This is where you're at if you didn't know today. This is a safe space for trauma survivors to connect on their healing journeys. And also I provide trauma-related education for all. But today is Laugh Saturday. It is all about humor and laughter because laughter is the best medicine, scientifically proven, people. And today we are going to have a very, very special show for you. So without further ado, let me do just a couple of quick announcements, and then we'll get into the hellos and bring our special guests up on here as well. So today is the last day for t-shirt submissions to the Clothesline Project. So if you want to submit one, please get that to me by the end of today, tomorrow morning at the very latest, because I'll be sending the file over to Crystal so she can put it all together in a nice montage of all the t-shirts that we've gotten thus far. If you need to know what the t-shirt project is, please go to my community tab. So there's a post on my YouTube channel that talks about the Clothesline Project. You'll see some examples of t-shirts that have been put together before. And if you don't want to do a t-shirt, physical t-shirt in person and take a picture of it, you can do it online. Canva has a nice t-shirt format that you can use, so you can create something that way. Either way is fine. Just send me a JPEG or a PNG file and put Clothesline Project in the subject line. I will, quick as I can, put my email address up here. So just send it to survivingtogether@gmail.com. Clothesline Project in the subject line, and I can throw it in the folder and we'll get those all put together. So 2 weeks from today, we'll be debuting those. It is going to be National Hangout Day, April 19th, National Hang Out Your Laundry Day. So instead of hanging these these t-shirts out in an in-person installation, we're doing it virtually because that's where we live. We live in virtual land. All right, so without further ado, today is Laugh Saturday, and it is Mac and Cheese Day.
What up?
Woo!
What up? I don't need to talk that loud.
You can talk as loud as you want. You're in there. It doesn't matter to me. And we have a special guest with Cheese. We have his sister, Devin. You guys have heard me talk about Devin before, and Devin's houseofdevin.com, and that is her photography. I know you guys have looked at it and love it just as much as I do because she is an amazing photographer. She is visiting David here for a few days. So we are lucky enough to get both of them here.
I'm learning.
See who's here because David can't.
I'm sorry.
You keep leaning yourself more that way. Lean towards Devin. Then you're in the picture. Lean towards Devin and you're in the picture. There you go. Now you're doing well. right,
All
we're gonna
about
see
the
who's
vegetables.
here.
I'm trying to figure out if I turn my hearing aids off or not.
Huh? Oh,
It's like, have you seen me do this the whole time?
It's because you've lost your hearing totally. No problem.
Yeah, exactly.
there we go.
Let's see. Tiff joined us early. She was just swinging by, showing some love and support for the channel. Thank you so much. Body Illusion is here. Body, thank you so much. I will speak about that in just one moment. Crystal M is here. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal, I will need to get with you on Sunday. I will send you an email after the show, though. Dodgy Gore is here. Need some laughs. Well, that's what we are here for today. I have a whole slew of funny signs put up for you guys. I'll tell you why. We kind of had a little change. Oh, look at the puppy dog. That's Devin.
Oh,
That's Devin's. What's Devin's dog? Devin, what's your dog's name?
Asa.
Asa.
Asa. That's right.
Like, what's going on, yo? I was just sleeping.
Yeah, Charlie's over there sleeping. He's not moving.
He's a cutie patootie. Doran is here. Says aloha from Maui.
Oh, hello, Maui.
Aloha. Let's see who else we have here. Maureen is here. Thank you, Maureen. I'm so glad you're here.
I am. It's funny looking.
Thank you
I don't think so.
for being here. She is joining us from Australia. And Haman is here, our wonderful Mexican friend.
You're gonna win the show.
That is it for now. Okay, that's the only ones up for now. Okay, cool. Well, yes, Body, thank you for your well wishes, your congratulations. If you guys did not hear, which I'm pretty sure that all of you did, we had the Women Changing the World Award announcements. They did that live Thursday. We streamed that live here. I was in the Women in Journalism and Media category, and I took first. Oh my God, I won! I cannot believe it, you guys. If you want to see want to see the presentation, I did put a little short out. You can also see me bawling afterwards because I'm still in disbelief that that I won this category. It is just mind blowing. Janet is here. Welcome.
Hello, Janet.
All of our Canadian friends. You must be even colder than I am. It was kind of sunny here today, but that's kind of like, ugh. So yes, hit that like button, subscribe, share. If you know anyone who needs a laugh, definitely share this. Look at Charlie. Doesn't his mohawk look awesome, guys? This is Charlie.
It's laughs and dogs.
Laughs and dogs, yes.
There you go. Hi, Charlie. Hello. With his wonderful underbite.
You. Back.
Because he loves me.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, he's just like, can't wait to get back there and eat more cat food.
Oh, yes.
that's funny.
Yes.
But we have the upper thing, so they can't get to it. He can't get to it when we put it up. So
Nice.
because we still do have that. So anyway, thank you, Geaudrey. So as I told you, I was really wanting to do like legal cases behind silly product labels and stuff, but what I found was, I won't say disappointing, but it was obvious, basically. You know, I presented last time about the, warning on the Dremel that said, do not use as a dental device. Looked at the case behind it, and yes, some carpenter numbnut decided to use it for his teeth too. Yeah. Yeah. And so that was well, you didn't tell me I wasn't supposed to.
I bet you he drinks battery acid too.
Oh my gosh. Along with the legal case behind why they ended up having to put the warning labels on the chainsaws that warn you which end you're supposed to grab. Yes. people grabbed the wrong end and said, well, you didn't have a warning label on it.
They don't understand cutting edge technology.
So
Come on.
funny.
That was easy.
Think of the dad jokes.
Hey, Creating Change, how you doing? So glad you're here. Thank you for dropping by. Guy is here. Let's see, which other ones did I look up? Hang on. Pulling up my other thing. No, that was the wrong one. So there was a lady who injured herself fairly badly because the exercise bike did not have a warning label as to a weight restriction. She weighed 500 pounds. Yeah. So
I'm like,
that was basically,
Stay quiet.
it
you
was
know
just-
what? I don't think she weighed her options very well.
that was based. And I don't want to say too, it was a Walmart project, which you get what you pay for. I'm not saying Walmart stuff's all bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think they put the extra effort in for it to be, withstanding 500 pounds for the exercise bike. It's just so pretty much they have to do it because somebody has tried it. And I did actually find the legal cases behind the people who folded their children up in the strollers and then sued because their kids got hurt.
They probably did. Let's be honest.
So that is why they have the things on them that say, yeah. Oh, Devin, you'll have to watch last month's where I put out all of these because, and Crystal works at Walmart. She even understands. She sees it all the time on the kids' clothes. It says, please remove child before washing.
Awesome!
Yeah.
I want
On the
that
clothes.
shirt. Please. Actually, I don't want the shirt. I just want to try it. I want to do spin cycle one more time.
The source says Nemo works at Walmart. I have to tell you, in looking at the funny signs today, and this I didn't put it up because it was so morbid, but it says, we found Nemo. Fish sandwiches are now back on the menu.
Oh. Hey, speaking Nemo, you get a family and friends discount?
Like, oh, that is just so bad. I know.
Seriously.
Yeah, only for Dory. How many court cases were actually won? But most of them were thrown out. Most of those ones were thrown out. But still, they were. So I couldn't go through with going through a whole thing, a whole show about it. However, I did find these gems. So here, without further ado, let me share my screen with you guys.
Oh my gosh, I would never share my screen.
What screen are you trying to share?
Never. You are a bold woman. Mostly just because of my spelling and how I name it.
It's not spelling,
Thankfully,
it's-
this is just cut and paste. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't get rid of the banner. I'm still kind of impaired. Yeah, no, you're just gonna have to deal with the banner there. So here is my first one, which I will read to you in case you can't
Not responsible for
read it.
Therefore, we cannot be held accountable.
Due to the nature of outdoor and bar seating, there may be the presence of insects. We are not responsible for the flight and landing patterns. Therefore, we cannot be held accountable if they happen to land on your food, plate, or drink. Please ask to speak to the bug, not the management or your wait staff if this happens to you. Thank you for your understanding.
Hey, it's a disclaimer. Done.
I know. It's just like, the amount of people are like, there's a fly in my thing. Well, you're sitting outside on the patio. Grr.
Yeah, remind me not to bring my extra flies with me.
God.
That restaurant.
Ray.
Screw that.
Ugh. So I did pick out one of these just for you, David. I'll tell you when I get to it. This
do it.
one, I cried. I seriously. Okay, so this is put up with 50 Shades of Grey, which you can see, but it's a BOGO. Buy one, get one half price. It says, this is an awful book. Do not read this book. This is at a bookstore, mind you. There is better smut on the internet, smut that is well written, smut that portrays the BDSM lifestyle accurately, smut that does not romanticize. I'm not sure. I think an abusive relationships. It's free. Google is your friend. Go forth and find good smut.
I was like, a-hole relationship.
And I was like, I don't know, that was abusive.
I mean, I just was like, oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Hey, Kim, how you doing? We're just getting started here. We're just getting started. Oh, this one's for you, David. If you do not know where the trail goes, do not find out. Search and rescue.
See, that's not fair, because that'd be like, press the red button. I'm like, let's go.
Well, I say it's for you because I also know that you would try and find out, and you also would not need search and rescue. You would find your way back. So that's why it was for you. This would definitely be for me, because if it's not a well-marked trail, I will get lost. 100%. 100%. It's National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day. Oh, they want everybody to have 7 years bad luck, or isn't it bad luck to open
the
an
Irish did so good.
umbrella indoors?
Good thing I live in LA. It never rains. It's like, I'm good to go.
Thanks.
This must have been at a classy joint or whatever. This is a business card, and they'll give them to the patrons who are too drunk. And it says, "You've been cut off. Please leave quietly, and no one will know. It has been a pleasure to serve you, but it's time for you to leave for the night."
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Like,
a lot nicer than I was.
I know. I'm like, that must be a classy joint, right? I mean, have these little business cards and like try and slip them, and
Well, the best part is they do that. They can't read it.
I know. It's like, it's only a business card big. They had to give them an index size card or something.
Yeah.
They come with beer goggles, right, to read it.
Yeah.
Rudy? Who's Rudy? I know it. I don't know. Anyways.
Yes, Rudy. Rudy Fern with autism. He loves numbers.
Oh! You were like, I thought he was referring to a movie. Okay, never mind. Girl, I'm on Laugh Saturday. You wanted me to be.
Okay, so this is like the day and age we live in, right? In case of fire, please leave the building before posting on social media.
That's so true.
Because how many emergencies, how many like disaster things have you seen where you've seen them because somebody's been tweeting about it or posting it on their Facebook or whatever, and you're like, why are you still there? Right?
I don't like the ones that are posting while they're watching the person in trouble.
That's awful.
Yeah, no.
I'm a photographer, and I don't even take video of it. I'm like, I'm out, peace. It's like,
I love this one. It's definite disclaimer. Danger, you're leaving the ski resort. You can die. This is your decision. Right at the top of a mountain. Ski resort this way, almost certain death that way. I did see
they have them in Mammoth. They really do. It's like, go this way, and it's like gross.
I did see one. I don't think I copied it, but it was this triangular sign. And at the top is somebody in a wheelchair, obviously going very fast down a steep incline, right? Yeah. And at the bottom is an alligator. And I guess there's this national park in South Africa, and it's a real sign. So I don't know if people like, just going wee fast on their wheelchairs or whatever.
Really? That's
the alligator park. But yeah, I guess a real sign.
Let's go.
I didn't copy that one though. I did like it though. This one's got to be Canada because it says .ca, because I don't think it would be for California, but it's
Not haunted.
I want to know where this is, right?
Oh my God.
Any of
It
my
has to be true.
Canadian,
It's Remax.
any of my Canadian friends, this would be up by you, right?
Is Remax in Canada or is it originating in Canada?
No, originated in Ohio.
In Ohio, okay.
I believe it.
Remax
don't
it?
That would make me want to go in.
I know. Well, not haunted. It's just like, oh, bummer, right?
That means it is.
Yes, true. Why would you have to put it
Why would you put it?
if there was no concern? That's
It is. Let's
that's
go.
so,
Let's go.
Right. It's not haunted. Somebody was murdered there, but it's not haunted.
Right.
Trying to be clear.
I'll pay more
Please
for
ignore the
haunted.
the white
Nice.
chalk line. We're still cleaning inside, but it's not haunted. Somebody's gone on. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
I wish I had caution.
Okay. I'm going to do this, and I want to see how many people, either in the chat or either of you, have you seen this road sign? Because I have actually seen this, and I did die laughing the first time I saw it.
I know.
You'll never get to work on time. Ha ha. I have actually seen this, which is really surprising because generally the road commission doesn't have a sense of humor.
No, yeah, I live in LA. It's just implied.
You're never getting to work whether there's road construction or not. It just doesn't matter in LA.
It's like, yeah.
When you get your auto registration, that's what this says right there. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Wherever you're going, you're not going to get there on time.
It's on the DMV visa. Just-
Oh, that's right. So I was just talking about the alligator park right in South Africa, the crocodile sign that I saw. I forgot. DeAudrey lives in Ireland now, but she was born and raised and up until last year lived in South Africa. And she said we have crocs and lots of crocodile parks and
Oh,
sometimes
wow.
ostrich riding. How
Wait.
lovely.
I told you I wanted to do this. Okay, now we're going for sure.
Oh my god. Could you
Yes,
have
ostrich riding.
have her message you?
Absolutely.
where this ostrich riding is?
That's awesome.
I know. I want to ride a camel too. I've heard they smell really bad though.
Doesn't matter. We're starting with an ostrich.
If you're starting with the ostriches.
I'm sure we can hit all options. Where's one go?
I'm sure they come with a weight restriction, but I think we'll all make it.
That's awesome.
That was probably one very rare reason I'll work out.
So this, I really wondered if, somebody did it with AI or whatever, but it is taken from the car point vantage. I do not touch your partner's private parts while he or she is driving.
I know. I'm going. I think that's Photoshop.
It looks good though.
It is. It looks. They got the grainy too.
I wish I was real up in
I don't know. So, clever if it is, but definitely.
I'm not assuming. Oh, I am assuming, but maybe it's up in Portland.
Portland
Hey,
is
I have
different.
friends. I have friends there, so I know.
Portland is different. You're
No,
100% correct
No.
there.
Unique and eclectic.
There you go. It's and different than ordinary, right?
Well, that's what usually people say about me.
Me too. Quirky. I get quirky a lot as well.
Yeah.
I just use quirky.
Did you just use quirky?
I just used it to talk about Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got to embrace our quirkiness, right?
100%.
Sanders Art and Soul, welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. And B, the wonderful, wonderful woman, I am so glad you are here as well. Oh, I love this. This is at a zoo. I can't make it any bigger, but it says, please be safe. Do not stand, sit, climb, or lean on the fences. If you fall, animals could eat you, and that might make them sick.
Right on.
Thank you.
I lost my leg, but he's sick now. Did you see what you did?
Yeah, I know. He's puking up parts. No, it's just horrid. And going on, I'm just trying to scroll on the wrong screen. Going along with our care of the animal life, please Do not drop your cigarette butts on the ground. The fish crawl out at night and try and smoke them, and we're trying to get them to quit.
I've seen that. It's bad.
Really, I know. It's, they're trying to breathe flopping out of water anyway. And with the cigarette smoke, it's just doubly bad, right?
So what's that make flying fish?
Lionfish, you said?
Flying fish.
Flying fish.
Does that mean they don't smoke but they get high? I was just,
Flying. Oh, fly. I thought you said flying fish. I'm like, well, I don't know what a
Hey,
I thought he said lion at first. I was like, I guess.
yeah. Oh, we're both so lost, but that's nothing new with David.
But I mumbled too.
Hey, Joe Della, how are you doing today? How is England treating you?
I just realized that people are just joining.
Another thing for our children, unsupervised children will be used as crab bait.
Too racially That's an appropriate sign.
I saw another one that was posted on a I can't verify if it was photoshopped or not, but it was posted on like playground equipment, and it said all children must be kept within smacking distance.
Either way, it's needed.
I know. It said order to be kicked out.
In here.
Right. Oh.
That's funny.
Cosmic says, so in Australia, she says they have signs like that, the ones about making the animals sick. They have ones like that at Steve Irwin's zoo over in Australia.
That's awesome.
Maybe that's where they got it from. Maybe that's where they
might be
got
where
the picture from. I don't know. What do I have? Oh, this one killed me. What's my joke? Doctor waiting room. If you die while waiting to see the doctor, please cancel your appointment. But it's the pictograms that get me.
It's definitely American healthcare.
Oh, it's just like, nah.
I'm kidding. There's chairs in that one.
Standing randomly.
Let's see, what else do I have? Fuel doc. Absolutely no smoking. Fire plus fuel equals kaboom. Just in case people weren't clear on the ramifications. Do you still see people smoking at the gas station, filling their tank occasionally?
Not in a while, but I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I heard that mumble, David.
I was trying to be quiet. It's so wonderful.
Oh, I think it's a couple weeks ago I saw somebody and I was like, oh, please put that out. I really, I'm like, 10 feet away and really don't want to have to go boom, boom.
I still want to get out of here.
I know.
I did see, have you ever seen, I've seen video of it where somebody has the nozzle still in their gas tank and they drive away.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually there one time when this woman did it. Now, thankfully, the nozzle did come out.
Yeah, it has a release.
Oh, wow.
But I have seen video where it's just the hose has just come off from the gas pump itself.
I haven't seen that, but I am the one that's multiple times driven away with it opening. My ADHD, I'm like, ooh, squirrel. Oh, wait, I should go drive.
Wait, I paid, right? That's all I need to do. I pumped and I paid. Okay, let's leave.
I have humility.
Oh. Okay, now this one I have to know. Everybody's got to tell me. Where do you think that this was posted? I'm just scratching my brain.
I was just gonna say campground. I don't know why I said that. Thought of that.
No horses allowed in the bathroom. Anyone found washing a horse in this bathroom will be charged cleaning costs.
That's Interesting.
That could be the campground mom and I stayed at.
Oh, so the first thing I thought campground. I mean, let me tell you something. An hour east of LA is Norco, and it's like the horse capital of the US, even though like you would claim that anywhere else. But like priority is where you can tie your horse up over parking your car. So I'm like, well, it seems
That could be
reasonable.
possible. Yes, but the sign's in a Wendy's. No.
It's a Wendy's in Kentucky, okay? I mean,
Right.
they raise them there, right? Thoroughbreds and everything.
Oh yeah.
A rodeo, okay. I guess a racetrack.
Oh, rodeo. That's actually, I didn't even think of rodeo.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd walk in and go, okay, that's the day we're having today. I'm like,
But what's going on with your horse that's so bad you need to bring it into the bathroom in order to wash it?
he didn't wash his hand or his
He had to wash his hooves.
his hooves.
He didn't wash his toes after he went to the
His
bathroom.
hoofy hands.
At a show arena or something where maybe they
McDonald's. Sorry.
went to the bathroom and they need to clean his tail or something. It's the only thing I can think of. I was just absolutely.
I mean, even at shows, you're at like big arenas where you have access, like you go through the hallways, so I can see them like slipping into the room, I guess. I don't know.
It's just the reason for why you would need to at that particular moment so badly that you've got to take the horse into a show. A show arena is the only thing. B says she lives down south. Parks too. They have stations at some parks for your horses by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And parking, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's just needing to come in and wash your. Crystal says for show horses, for showing horses. That's the only thing that makes sense in my brain.
Yeah.
Too much horseplay.
B says, I'm from Texas. I've seen that one a lot.
Really?
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. depending on the
D-
location.
Deaudre Gore says people blow dry show chickens. They might do makeup for horses. They blow dry show chickens.
That makes sense.
I want to see this now.
That
Make
makes
them
sense.
nice and fluffy.
Make them fluffy.
I want to see the show. The show
I'm loving
chickens
it.
out there.
The
Slow
chickens
motion.
shaking their feathers out, right? Okay, so last week I did post a thing. One of the silly warning labels was about your hair dryer, do not use while sleeping. So I did find the cases behind it, and people fell asleep while drying their hair, and everything caught fire. So this is why they have do not use while sleeping, which I'm like, you are the one who fell asleep yourself. Again, not as if it makes a whole lot of sense. Now I'm wishing I had cut out some more of these, because I think that was my last one. That was my last one. We're only half an hour into this.
That's right.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm laughing. It actually
From
does.
laughing.
Yeah, because that one time it came up.
It's a core exercise.
Well, then someone tell a
So
joke.
I do have another. You want to tell a joke?
No.
Is that what you said?
Someone could tell a joke. I
Okay.
could not tell a joke. I don't even know jokes.
Oh.
I was here great ones. I just can't retain
Hey,
them.
Indigo, how are you?
I'm laughing. If anybody wonders why I'm doing this and I look like I'm swimming,
She's working on swimming. She's going to try to disguise it. She's petting the dogs, but that's bullshit. It's just kebabs.
I have 2 puppies on here. But I'm sitting there like, oh, I look weird because I'm just doing this.
My sister's not drowning.
I'm not drowning. I'm drowning in his jokes.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
Yeah. Just kidding. Not kidding.
Oh, it does look like you're
I
swimming.
know. I'm doing this.
That poor girl. She's going to drown.
I know. I'm a lucky girl.
You
I
guys
got 2 cute
froze?
puppies. It's funny. Dave's dog always tries to chew my puppy.
Small coffee.
StreamYard is not cooperating. I'm trying to share my screen with you guys.
Oh, if you're polite, small coffee, please.
Oh, there we go.
I like it. David, you and I are doing the same thing. We're like,
There-
I know. It's like, my glasses are working.
Here we go. $5. Small coffee, please. $3. Hello, one small coffee, please.
I'm going to be paying a lot for coffee.
$5. I don't know what this other stuff is doing because of this. Yeah, I
I see that.
can't do anything about the other stuff over here.
I see small coffee, LA.
It is what it is. What it is. Let me close. I had been researching something else, so let me close a few of these. That might help.
Say to his son, Harrison. What did the raven say to his son?
Sorry, technical difficulties, guys.
What did the raven say to his son?
Carry on, my wayward son. Yeah. Thanks, my host.
You're gonna have to read it. I don't know why.
I know. I'm.
My eyes are weird today.
This one I like.
Oh.
Whoever C units keep.
RAC.
So it's pretty good.
Whoever stole.
Oh. See, you know how they say how you have missing like different vowels and you can still read it, and they switch the words. We were talking about this earlier today. I was like, whoever stole our accounts. I was filling in the words. Oh.
You find whatever you want to see.
Trying to be too smart just makes you.
Don't do it. It's not worth
dumb.
it. It's not worth it. I've learned. Stay on
Blank.
the what we're saying.
I know. That's what I tell you. I read too quick. That's how I always jumble things.
Huh, it's funny. I say things too quick. That's how I jumble things.
Oh my gosh.
Da, da.
Sorry, guys. We're having some.
What's Gen X? How you doing, Gen X Effect? This is Cheese. All right. See this? See the screen? Oh.
There was actually one that you read it, and then it said, and you're like, what? And so you go back and read it, and two of them, it was the I and then the if were changed around, but your brain just goes, what if? Oh, so what if I told you?
Yeah.
But it actually read, what I if?
Yeah, we were talking about that
And
today.
your
So that's
brain
how I
just-
tried to read the
yeah.
sign, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. What? Whoever stole accounts? I'm like, what accounts?
Why is it so hot?
I
mean-
why are our accounts hot? It's like, wait a minute.
Beware of
I've
smart.
seen this sign before, but I've never seen it in the wild.
Oh my god, that should be.
Smartphone zombies.
I was in LA.
I have
for-
seen people almost walk into traffic before.
They had the national Pokemon Go or international Pokemon Go
Wow.
competition. I kid you not, I saw so many people walk into things. It was so cool.
No, they actually had people walking off cliffs.
Well, no, I
They
know
were
that.
So focused, they just.
But I'm saying a whole thousands of them.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
just sitting there and they all got the cords coming up, which is cool. I like Pokemon Go. But I mean running into things. I mean, just
That's funny.
it was like
That reminds me of the end of Animal House, where the marching band runs right into the alley and keeps marching into the brick wall.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yes.
I haven't seen the movie forever.
just
Now
keep
we're gonna
going.
have to watch it.
It's a good movie. It aged well. No, all 80s movies age well. 70s, 80s.
I like this one. Beware of the dog. The cat is not trustworthy either.
That's very true.
Preach. What is this?
Driver carries legends 11 cabbages. It's just like
3 black pens, 1 space jam.
please don't steal from these people. Animal 3 photos of his pet ferret Daniel.
2 Shrek pinatas.
And a grudge against his father for never coming back.
Gives me such a great idea for a costume.
Here's a similar one. In case of fire, please exit the building before tweeting about it. Similar to that other one. But that's from the ankles down.
That's so true.
Certainly the case with Doug.
I love how that dog's smaller than the gate. What's
Oh,
keeping it back?
I do
know.
love this one. Whatever you do today, do with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt.
Heck yes.
I like that. That one's awesome.
Reminds me of yesterday.
Hello, Mr.
Or
Boji. How are you doing today?
You make nice things.
My Oh, this was a good one. I was going to copy this one. Without freedom of speech, we would not know who the idiots are.
Oh,
True.
a little relevant.
Fairly true. Let's see if that was. Hey, see, I told you this is just not liking me today. I can't even get it to go down here. Okay, we'll do it this.
Oh my gosh.
It does not like me.
I like it.
Take his medication.
The dog
The
has
dog has a gun and refuses to take his medication.
Oh my gosh.
That one was dumb, but I do like this one too. No Wi-Fi. Talk to each other. Pretend it's 1993.
That's awesome. I like the rule where it's like no phones at the table.
Yes,
When
I
is the
agree.
last time?
That's a good rule.
Yeah.
Because didn't it used to be you'd walk into a restaurant and it was so noisy because everybody's talking?
Now it's so
Now it's
noisy because
like-
no one shuts their volume off.
People listening to their YouTube or whatever.
What?
Right. It's
Not
it's
that
funny,
there's
you've got two
anything.
people who are on a date sitting across from each other, and both of them are on their phones and they're not talking to each other. I'm like, what is?
Mm.
I mean, granted, I text my son
they're
sometimes
talking
inside
to
the
each
house,
other,
but
they're
that's
just
just why I don't
talking
have
to
to
each
yell
other.
down 3 flights of floors.
Sorry to interrupt. I
No, it's
apologize.
no. Seriously, they talk to each other on the phone while at the table.
I'm just interrupting. I'm really bad at that lately because I get really excited to talk.
I know.
Oh, here it is, Devin. This is the one I saw earlier.
What if I told you you read the top line? Yeah, I see. I even read it like that. I go, what if I told you you read the top line? Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, it's just the
Oh.
way your brain is programmed.
This is why you always get somebody else to proof your work.
That's hilarious. I love that I wrote it out. I
Right?
read it out loud because I didn't realize. So it just goes to prove you're right. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this so this is funny.
oh God. Yeah.
Of course it's in Fayetteville. Out of the we'll snatch you. Oh dear.
Shock marketing. Well done.
I'm all about that kind of marketing.
Heck yeah.
It keeps you talking.
There's the Here's the, again, take care of your children. This is at an auction. And so the children left unattended to be sold at the circus. Just make sure.
Or we are. We just don't know we're looking inside for now.
Shoot, I would have had some other ones pulled up.
I've seen that.
I was addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around.
I like that one.
What's that one?
I can't dwell on it because, here's the Nemo.
Funny fish sandwiches.
We found Nemo. Fish sandwiches are there.
Poor Nemo.
So morbid.
It's like it's called an amuse-bouche. He's a small little guy.
I just hear this voice in my head going, Mommy, what's that mean? It means you're getting lunch. Nomination.
I don't know where Table Mountain National Park is, but apparently you need to check under your vehicle for penguins before you leave it. No idea where that is.
All right. I'm going to go
This is
nomination.
That one was kind of clever. I've seen that one before.
I want that one.
Oh, StreamYard, you're killing me. Do you want the Jedi?
I've seen those before. Just wrong place, wrong time, wrong location.
Yeah.
Low flying.
This is low flying owls. I suppose it's nice of them to warn people about them. I have no idea where that would be. Wine, because it's not good to keep things bottled up.
I like that one.
This one was, we have beer as cold as your girlfriend's heart.
I'm not saying no. There we go.
I think that was it.
See all of
Indigo, miss what? Oh, you didn't hear the news on my award. Yeah, I won. There's a little short you can that I put out yesterday, and so you can see the thing about where they did the presentation. I did win. I know, it's quite amazing, right? Sam at After the Bars has asked me to come on to his show and talk about the award, as well as Kim with My Other's Keeper. I'm going to be down there on the 24th. A very important announcement. Oh, Carmel, thank you so much for throwing up the Loveway Company and for the House of Devon. I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. I
Absolutely. All right. That's what I'm here for. But a week from today, I will be doing it's 4.5-hour webinar for Sapria, which is the trauma retreat that I'll be going to in Salt Lake City. So it goes till 4:30. So we're going to do our live at 5 next Saturday. So a week from today, I will be putting up the thumbnail. Make sure you see it's 5 o'clock. So we'll just be 2 hours later next week. And I think that's it. The 16th, I will be on Big Jack's show at 7 p.m. So I will be directly following our 6 p.m. show on that date. Then on My Other's Keeper on the 24th at 8 Eastern. And I don't have a date for Sam's yet. So Yeah, just gonna kind of make the rounds a little bit.
Nice.
Geaudrey says, unpopular opinion, but I prefer my beer at room temperature. Now, I have heard this about European beers, that they are better at room temperature, that it wasn't until they started making beer here in the US that they actually served them cold.
I think that's right. I think that's right.
Any of my European friends, let me know if I'm right. Kermal? I know, Deaudrey, what about Deaudrey's in Ireland now? What about most of the people in Ireland? I don't know, but that's what I at least heard, like in Germany, I believe that it's all served room temperature. It would be rare that you'd actually get something that's served cold.
Cheese heist?
A cheese heist in England worth nearly $400,000. Wow. When?
It was like cheap, like recently?
That's what I'm wondering, if it was recently or not. I mean, we knew in the past, in Canada, they had the great maple syrup heist. That was big.
That again, I just knew of it. I don't know what the details were.
Yeah, well, they keep all the maple syrup in like warehouses and stuff once it gets made. And they stole millions upon millions of gallons. And they did recover some of it, but a lot of it was still lost. I mean, that's like, Fort Knox to them. It's, it's definitely, yeah.
Who steals maple syrup?
It's worth a ton.
At the store.
Oh no! I mean, I understand that, but it just. I mean, I don't doubt it happened. I'm just, hey.
But think about, I mean, we're talking barrels of maple. This is not moving, a pound of diamonds,
no,
right? It's like you've got to have an operation for that, with huge trucks and all of that kind of stuff. So. Hang on a second, 1 minute.
A 63-year-old man stole it in November. Was that the maple syrup, Indigo?
No, maple syrup was a while ago. So this must have been the cheese heist.
Oh, that's weird.
That's either a lot of cheese or some very expensive cheese. Yeah, Rudy, we're not going to do numbers today, okay? Thanks, I really appreciate it. Yeah, the only other stories I have to tell are not like fun laughing stories. They're things that I was researching for this week, so they're not things that we would want to talk about. But have you guys ever watched the Darwin Awards?
I haven't watched them. I just like read about them.
Yeah. Simon Whistler has them on his channel, and he's got 3 of them that I know of. And oh my gosh, these are some of the funniest things that I mean. Somebody died, yes, most of the time, which is tragic and really sorry that happened and all. But I just wouldn't want to be the family members who had to explain how their loved one died.
Oh,
can you imagine?
I'm trying to figure out.
I want it wherever I go, whatever is the reason. I want it on the stone right there. So if it's something absolutely stupid,
which it will be.
You're right.
But I didn't need to mention it.
Difficult. Right.
Hey Ben, what's up? Indigo wants to know what our favorite cheese is.
Dairy.
Oh, good answer.
I don't know. It depends on the meal. Cheese is like
it's like wine. You pair it with
I
what
like
you're
it on
doing. I can tell you what I don't like. I mean, I don't like smelly cheeses, like Limburger, and I don't like blue cheese.
I mean, not to eat, but like
I've tried so many times to like blue cheese on salads, in things, and I just can't. I really don't prefer Swiss either.
That's 2. You get 1 more strike.
aren't you lucky? Then you get them whenever I have them, right?
I think it's really sad that we're called mac and cheese, and you don't like my cheese.
I like some of your cheese.
It's smelly.
Just going back, there's 31.5 gallons in a barrel per fluid ounces, and it's $43.7 a liter. So times 63. So each barrel of maple syrup on average is almost $2,800.
Dang.
Yeah, just so you know.
At cost. That's at cost.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So
Imagine what they get on the black market for it then.
I was like, you want to head north?
No, that's fine. You grab the car, I'll get the pancakes.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I mean, that's just still, you just.
Sorry to go back. I was just really curious. Sometimes I'm like, what does that bring down?
No, I know. When I first heard about it, I was like, really? Seriously? They stole maple syrup? Why? And my Canadian friends can tell you on here, I mean, what a huge, huge mess of a scandal or just crime that was when it was committed, that it was,
I get it.
yeah, something.
Well, going
Totally.
back to the cheese, cave-aged Gruyere is my favorite.
It's like she's like, yes.
I love Gruyere and I love smoked.
Okay.
I love it, but I don't think I've ever had a cave
It's
aged.
very rare to find it. I don't know why it is that's different, but Gruyere is really great. But cave-aged Gruyere, it's not really stinky. It's just really
Cave
strong and good.
aged. I think you
Right.
say
Cave-aged. I don't know why. I gotta look into it more. All I know
A
is when I tried
certain, I'm wondering, is a certain type of cave, like a volcanic cave, or
cave-aged. Unless I sometimes
Well, sometimes you-
wrong.
Well, sometimes you like in Kentucky, they have those limestone caverns down where they have that zip line over in Louisville, and they
Right.
have storage built under there because the temperature literally stays exactly the same. So maybe that's something to do with it too.
well, because they have places, like Iron Mountain, which is a storage facility company, and the old salt mines. Or the gypsum mines, and they'll store, documents and papers in there because the temperature stays the same and it stays a constant humidity as well. So, I'm just wondering, like, what kind of cave do you have to? Smoked Havarti is one of my favorites. I will say, if I'm just for like eating cheese, a smoked.
Gouda. I like Gouda if I'm just eating cheese.
Oh, smoked
What's
Gouda.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Very good, yummy.
And blue cheese.
Expectation coming soon.
Hater. It's my favorite feeling.
Okay, yeah. It says it's left to ripen in the cool confines of the humid hospitality of a true-to-life cave. Over the centuries, cheesemakers have relied on caves to provide the constant temperature and high levels of moisture required to turn wheels of milk curd into championship cheddars, parmesans, goudas, and the best Gruyere. Yeah, they're in caves.
So it doesn't sound like a specific type of cave, like it needs to be gypsum or limestone or anything, but just something that keeps a high humidity.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine that's gypsum would be out because gypsum's real low humidity
I don't know. I don't know that.
because they store documents and things like that in it.
Oh.
Yeah. There's some really cool things. I like how through the history, for example, like I don't know if they still do it. They would take rum and they would put it down in sea level because it would help it age faster. I believe it was. But sometimes the barrels will come loose and people would find like big barrels of rum on the beach, and it was like party.
Exactly.
It's
like we're stranded, but we got a barrel of rum.
And then the birth of pirates.
I mean, I feel like I should move to that location just to like sit on the beach.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rick says it typically takes about 40 gallons of maple sap to produce 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Oh wow,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
Oh my.
I wonder how much you get out of, how many gallons of sap you can get out of like one tree tapping.
That's interesting. We used to do that for when we were in middle school. It was like our class.
Yeah.
The class trips, yeah. But I think maybe between all of us, we'd get a gallon.
I know.
So I'm like, how many?
Exactly. That's funny. That reminds me, there was like during what was it, the the tropical storms and stuff. It was somewhere in Japan. The waves were so crazy that they knocked over a container ship, and one was filled with Yetis. And it was like along the Alaska coastline. All these Yetis were just like the big, if each one's worth like $500. People were just taking trucks and trucks and like loading them up and selling them. I was like,
I bet.
Yeah.
Think about all the containers that have got to be at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All that merchandise that's been lost.
My friend found one once and he was like, oh, I'm so excited. And they opened it up and it was just all these like plastic footballs. He was like, fail.
That would be such a bummer.
Yeah.
Plus, too, I mean, with these electronics, they'd all be ruined anyway. So, like, hey,
Nope.
yay, no.
They're all like Apple computers. They're just
It's just flooded. There's no use.
Bummer.
Here we go. You ready? We're going back to maple syrup.
Okay.
A mature sugar maple tree can yield approximately 38 to 76 liters of sap per season.
And I think it's 2 liters.
And 1 gallon is roughly 3.7.
Okay.
So it's 10 to 10 a gallon.
So it's a half a barrel per tree. Right?
Well, it takes 40 gallons to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
It's
So
10 to 20 gallons. Yeah. 40 gallons of sap. Yep.
Yeah, it's 63 gallons.
Liters, maybe? No.
Per
No.
tree?
43 per liter, 31. It's 43 gallons. Yeah, I thought it was 60. Yeah, I think it's 63. No, it's 31.5 gallons. That's what it is. It's 31.5 gallons in a barrel.
Ha!
I already forgot my math.
Gallons, 55 gallons, and 208 liters.
Well, you know what? You're
My knowledge. Just keep it as my
You still
knowledge.
need a lot. It's a lot of trees to make
I
a
think
barrel.
a lot of trees.
That's a
It's
lot
very
of trees. That's all I gotta say. It's a lot of trees.
Your research are conflicting. Out of here.
Pow.
Hey, we love you, but we actually gotta call her mom.
This has been fun, but we gotta call mom. No,
if we
were
don't,
just
we'll
kinda-
get in trouble and our pagers will get beeped.
I skipped right over the
There's
pager
not a
phase.
payphone anywhere. I can't be
don't
late
have-
again. If those street lights come on, I am SOL.
I don't have my penny loafers on, so I can keep the dimes in them to make a phone call. And then they jacked it up to 25 cents. They don't fit anymore.
So you get it. No.
I know. Can you even find a payphone anymore?
I don't know. I take pictures of them when I see them in New York City because it's like going to the Natural History Museum.
Seriously, right?
I'm like, oh my God, everybody, look.
You've got like banks of, at the international airports, you've still kind of got those banks of phones, but generally, it's credit cards that you put through them. But
I don't know.
yeah, to find an individual payphone is very, very rare.
Mhm.
Now everyone's thinking about cheese.
I knew I liked this group.
All right. You guys continue. We are going to call her mom.
Actually, that's true.
Tell Jackie I said hi. Give her my hugs and love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We love
All
you
right.
all.
It was nice.
Love you. See you soon.
And one last thing is just Indigo. I agree with you. No farting on the cheese. Sorry. Okay, I gotta go. Love you.
Bye. All right, guys, we're probably going to call it a show there. I didn't realize how quickly I might go through those signs today. So if you came in late, you can scroll back to the beginning and go through some of the funny signs that we put up today. Just as a reminder, so a week from today, the live will be at 5 p.m., not 3 p.m. We're still going to have our regular show. It's just going to be 2 hours late because I have a thing to do. Let's see what else. Coming up. Wednesday, I have decided to talk about sexual harassment. So we're going to begin our discussion on that. A lot of these discussions that I've had in mind for April are really going to be continuing conversations because the more I started looking at sexual harassment and thinking about it and thinking about how it's different for the different genders. And, we've come so far, to a point with women being sexually harassed, say in the workplace. But what about men being sexually harassed in the workplace? It's not something you really hear about. It's not something that's really talked about. So I think there is still definitely this bias towards believing women now. And it's not even all the time, but definitely over any of the other genders, right? So that's something that we're going to, start talking about. DeAudrey, I don't have another show today. Jimena does have a show, Shine Dig, from Guy and Shine, Creating Change. They're on 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. He is going to be on Jimena's show tonight, I think at 6 p.m. Eastern, I want to say. So in a couple of hours. I know her thumbnail's up though, and so you can check that. And like 140 minutes. Yeah, yep. So it should be at 6 o'clock. So you can definitely Indigo, I did, and I thought I sent you one back. I'm busy the rest of today with some things, but certainly we can set something up because I was thinking about that. And so let me check my email because I thought I sent you something back, but maybe I didn't. I was catching up on a few this morning, so it's possible that I had it in my head and I didn't email back. So thanks for reminding me. I will definitely check. Clothesline projects. Get your t-shirts in today, please. If you can't get it in today, if for whatever reason you're working on it tomorrow or something like that, just shoot me an email and let me know that it's coming. We'll know to hold a space for you. Excuse me. As we're putting things together. So we'll be presenting April, 2 weeks from today, April 19th. We will be presenting all of our submissions for the Clothesline project and show you what everybody put it out. You got confused because of the way we write our dates. Yeah, it's funny because when I look at some of the things, when I'm looking at European dates, most of the time I can tell. But if it's like 1-2 or 2/1, I'm like, okay, are you doing it as the English style or the American style, or are you doing it as European dating? So I don't know if it's from February or January. So yeah. And Indigo, I will definitely go back in the chat and read a little bit. So here, Carmela has dropped the link, which is the direct link to her interview with Shine Dig tonight. And Shine is one of our Canadian friends. He lives up by Montreal, and he is a counselor for men with addiction issues. And I'm not really sure what all they're going to be talking about, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Shine, once hockey season is over with, will be coming on this show. So it may not be until later it's probably going to be next month at this point, since I'm taking April with our SA issues. And he's going to talk about trauma and addiction and from a men's perspective, since he has years and years and years of counseling men and their trauma issues and their addiction issues. So something to look forward to with him, as you can listen to his story tonight on Jimena's channel. With that, is there any further questions, comments? Anybody know anything else that I've missed that I should put up? I think that's probably about it. If you wanted to see the presentation for the award, I was not there. It was in London. So it was somebody just accepting the award on my behalf. But you do get to see my reaction immediately afterwards because I was live streaming here, which is basically shock and tears. I was dumbfounded, and I still am. And it was quite hilarious. If you want to go to the actual live, it's at about a minute 26, I think, and you can see them announce from the honorable mention to third, second, first. And I find it fairly hilarious because you guys know, I mean, it's 400 subscriber YouTube channel. I'm a lawyer in Michigan, and I'm not on the big stage. I'm not rubbing elbows with the powerhouses. I think all but 3 of the winners were actually there in London for the award ceremony. But they're clapping for the other people, and you could see most of the people probably there because they're recognizing, right? And they get to the second place, and it's Dr. Terry Rouse, and she had already won a category. She's a famous author and speaker, and they're woo, right, because they know who she is. They're like, Dr. Rouse. And the winner is, and they announced my name and put my picture up, and they're like nobody knows who I am. And once I got to see it again, I was actually laughing pretty hard. We had a WhatsApp group with the finalists, and people were congratulating me in the WhatsApp other finalists, and you could just tell they just had absolutely no idea who I was, what I did, why did I win. It just is it's interesting. So it's been a unique experience the last couple of days, getting to connect with some women who have been on the world stage for quite a while and have really been making huge waves for a long time. And I can't say that I only hope to be one of them one of these days, because I don't have any particular dreams of being on the world stage. I mean, if they asked me to speak at some big, huge convention, I'd be honored, of course, but that's not my dream. My dream is to continue with this and to continue connecting with each and every one of you, getting to know you, knowing your names, knowing kind of what your background is. This is much more rewarding for me than having 50,000 subscribers and 2,000 people in the chat and not really being able to speak with any one person or to know anything about them. So I like the way we're still growing organically. So we're up to, I think, 417 subs as of this morning. So we're getting close to that 500 mark. And about 2,700 watch hours in the last year, 365 days. They go back 365 days from your date today. So, all right. So with that said, Carmel, don't worry about it. No problem. We had some other wrenches dropping in. That's why we got a smattering of wrenches, because we know that you guys have lives, and things happen. So absolutely don't worry about it. But thank you all for being here. I will thank David next time I speak with him and Devin, having them both on. That was really special for me. Just got to meet Devin for the first time the other day, even though I feel like I know her like a sister because of, through David. But so Wednesday we'll be doing, we'll be starting sexual harassment unless something else strikes my fancy and I decide to switch it out. I've got a couple of legal cases that have struck my fancy that I want to bring you attention to. One, I think I'm going to do in a short video. The other, though, I might make a full show out of it. So we'll just have to see with that. Sorry, my son is yelling up the stairs, and I didn't know if he was yelling for me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. Please remember that you are worthy. You are loved. Can we start that again? I do it so often in my head one way. I start it and I get it all mixed up, and then I have to start again. You are worthy. You are valuable, and you are loved just the way you are for who you are. So hugs and love from me. Have a great, great rest of your weekend. I will see you on Wednesday, if not sooner, at Jimena's show this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern on The Magic of Healing. Surviving together, never alone. Bye, guys.
Through the fire, through the rain, we have walked through endless pain. But we stand, we rise again. Stronger now, we break the chain. Surviving together, hearts open wide, lifting each other through every tide. The past may have shaped us, but it won't define. Together we heal, together we shine. Every tear, every scar tells the story of who we are. Not just survivors, but warriors too. With love as our armor, we see this through. We see you, we hear you, and we believe in you. Surviving together, hearts open wide, lifting each other through every tide. The past may have shaped us, but it won't define. Together we heal, together we shine. We see